Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Wednesday. Worth and Wellness Wednesday it is. I'm Veronica, Rosa, your emotional wellness and life coach. And in this video, we're going to go over 5 steps to stop chasing and start receiving love. And we'll get cooking with purpose and end with a powerful angel message for you. So stay to the end. All right, let's get in. Come on in. Welcome to the kitchen. One of the most basic and most misunderstood human needs is love. Not not to perform for it, not to chase after it, not to beg to be seen kind of love. The kind of love that's safe, reciprocal, healing, and true. So, in this session, we're going to talk about how to stop chasing love and start receiving it, because this kind of love you are meant to have. It doesn't require you to lose yourself. So, let's go over why we chase love. Many of us have learned that we have to earn it, or that we fixing someone to keep it. We have to fix somebody. We learn or we abandon ourselves to maintain love, and making chaos for, or mistaking chaos for passion. And so this kind of love is actually survival mode love. It isn't your fault. It's how we learn to meet our basic needs for connection. But when you keep chasing emotionally, physically, and energetically, you stay locked in that cycle of lack. And so that energy says, I don't believe I'm worthy of being chosen without effort. And so that shifts all of your energy and all the other areas in life, and how you show up for yourself, your self respect, your self boundaries, your communication, your accountability. And so let's go over what receiving love actually looks like. Receiving love means letting someone meet you halfway. It's not being submissive or abandoning yourself. It's letting somebody meet you halfway, feeling safe to express what you need without shame. So, being able to communicate your needs without feeling shame. No longer shrinking to be accepted. So, no longer being a doormat for love. Allowing support to come in from people, from spirit, from self. And so here is the shift. The more that you love yourself fully, the more you allow others to love you truthfully. And it will align as you start building self love, self care, which you will build that through setting boundaries with starting off with sugar. Off with setting boundaries with sugar starts building self respect, self love, self confidence, and others will see that, and you will begin to magnetize, and versus chasing love and belittling yourself, being a doormat, being submissive, so that you don't lose love. So let's go over 5 steps to stop chasing and start receiving. Step number 1: rebuild your sense of self-worth. You don't have to earn love. You are loved. Remind your nervous system that love is safe. You are love. When you are love, and you are love, and you love yourself, you're not anxious anymore. You're not panicking. You're not clingy. You're just like doing you, being you, and all of a sudden love appears. Step number 2: heal the fixing pattern. Love doesn't mean sacrificing your peace to heal somebody else. I had that issue as an empath. I wanted to fix, help, heal everyone else, leaving myself on the back burner. And even with my husband, I was able to heal where I was a doormat, very submissive. Oh, and he loved that power. But it broke me down to the point where I had to take my power back. And there was a fight, a yin and a tug of war as I took my power back. But I was still there for him, but I was showing up differently. Instead of saying, I'm not going to the gym, I'm going to sit here and wait for you. I was like, I'm going to the gym. And if you want to fight about it, that's your problem. And he was like, you don't love me anymore. I'm like, no, baby, I do love you. I love myself now. And that didn't steer him away. That actually made him love me even more. And so I get the the wanting of trying to fix other people. Stop trying to fix other people. Work on yourself. There is gonna be bumps along the way as you take back your control, your power, but you don't have to sacrifice your peace to heal somewhere else to receive love. Step number 3: set boundaries. From softness to shut down. You can be kind and clear at the same time. Boundaries equals self-respect. And for me, it came as simple as saying no. I couldn't say no. I would had a hard time saying no to anything. And when I started saying no to sugar, sugar is so highly addictive more than other substances that when I was able to say no to sugar, it brought self-respect, self-love, and it showed. It went from days where he wants some ice cream, okay. But then when he started to say, you want this kind? And I said no, he would get mad. Oh, you don't love me anymore, or you're not indulging with me. No, I love you. I don't want to eat it. It doesn't taste good to me anymore. Oh, okay. And so it shifted. I didn't have to leave the partner, the toxic partner that I was. I had to shift myself and start creating boundaries within myself. And I started respecting myself, and others started respecting me. And they actually started falling, my husband, or other people in my family, they started actually living in alignment with my new boundaries and habits that actually uplifted them too. So it's be that trailblazer. And even though nobody else is doing it, you do it first. It's going to be scary. You're going to feel like you're being bad, like you're being a bitch. You're going to feel naughty. Be naughty. If being an empath, being submissive is your thing, because women can also be narcissistic or have that male energy. And so it's finding out, identifying your energy. So mine was very, very feminine, very giving, very caretaking. And I had to start setting boundaries and say, no, I'm going to take care of me first. And so set boundaries and don't feel bad for doing so. Step number 4: make room to receive, whether it's compliment, help, quality time. Stop brushing it off and let it land. A lot of times, we put ourselves in the back burner. We're like, no, I don't need it, or I'll buy it for you first, or I'm gonna give it to them. I'll get myself later. Always putting yourself in the back burner. Take the practice of taking, of receiving, even if it's a compliment. Oh, I like your shirt. Over the weekend, I had people, oh, I like your shoes. They didn't know they were killing me. I stopped myself. I was like, nope, to say thank you. Instead of say, oh, these old tennis shoes or oh, these old shirt, just say thank you. Or sometimes we receiving a compliment, and then you throw it back with a compliment back to them. Stop that. Just receive it. Say thank you. A lot of times too, when we're trapped, because we travel a lot, going to hotels and the bellboys, before I would, no, I got it, I'm okay, it's okay. But now being able to, oh, you're gonna take it from me, okay. you know it feels different, it feels funny, because we're not used to that. So make room to receive. And yes, yes, what would you like to give me? I want it, thank you. Whether it's a compliment, help, quality time, accept it. And step number 5: become what you want to attract. If you want love that's generous, kind, and consistent, practice being that first. I was in a toxic relationship. I mean, we fell in love real fast, and then we had our hearts broken, and so then there was a lot of resentment and fighting and back and forth and trying to burn bridges. But the love kept bringing us back. But every time we come back, there had to been a period of forgiveness. And how do you forgive? You forgive through being mindful, and maintaining gratitude. I had to, if I wanted trust, I had to practice being trusting before receiving it. And so that is a hard practice, but you can do it. Practice what you want. You want love, you want respect. Even though they showed you in the past that there was no love or respect, if that's what you want, you got to be it, and everything else will fall into alignment. With that being said, I want you to do some reflection for your truth and do some journaling. Journal these three questions. Where have I chased love in my life? And how did it feel in my body? I know that for me, it felt anxious. I felt worried. I was like on eggshells. If I heard like a motorcycle sound outside, I would start shaking. Now I'm at peace. I'm calm. My nervous system is it feels good. And so think about, where have you chased love in your life, and how does that make your body feel? And where do you feel it? The second question, what would it look like to receive love instead of performing for it? That one is huge too. I was always giving, 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 and putting myself on the back burner and being like a doormat. And once I started to receive and ask and demand for self respect, and I started doing it, not asking the outside, my partner, whatever, I started myself. You want to look good, then you got to go to the gym. You can't sit there and wait for the person to take you to the gym. That was one little example. And so, what would it look like to receive love instead of performing for it? Having to attend to others just to receive love. Oh, if I say no, they might get mad. They might leave. Well, if they say no, they get mad and they leave. Let them leave. Now that gives you time to go to the gym and do whatever it is that you need to do that's gonna make you happy. Okay. And then question number three, how can I start loving myself the way I've always wanted to be loved? And this one is a tricky one because if you never received it and you don't know it, you won't, it's hard to to imagine what it would feel like if you never felt it. For me, it was going to the gym, eating healthy. And by doing those little habits, I began to see the difference and how my body felt. I felt more patient, more calm, less anxious. So how can you start loving yourself the way you've always wanted to be loved? And you'll be surprised that you it with social media and all that, you think that you want to be pampered. Yes, we do want to receive love and gifts and be spoiled um and all that, but it's a whole different shift and a whole different type of love when you truly love yourself. And I'm telling you, by setting boundaries, start setting boundaries with your food, and then you start setting boundaries in other areas of your life, that's going to build self-respect, that's going to build self-confidence, and you'll have more courage to say no to toxic people and things that are not doing you good, mind, body, spirit, mentally, physically, or emotionally. And you will feel a whole different type of love that's calm, patient. It's 50-50. It's a give and take. It's not all give, give, give. So reflect on those three questions and identify, where are you at when it comes to love? Are you chasing or are you receiving? And so now, before we get into cooking with purpose, let's anchor in this powerful energy with affirmations. Put your eyes on the prize. You are the prize, girlfriend. If you can look yourself in the mirror and actually feel the energy in your belly, that is what really brings in the energy of knowing your truth of what it is that you want to attract versus what you don't. So it's becoming, keeping, having gratitude and being mindful of the toxic thoughts and rebuking those toxic thoughts with the powerful affirmations. So repeat after me, or you can journal this in your journal. I do not chase, I attract. I am open to receive love that is safe, true, and reciprocal. I release relationships that require me to abandon myself. I am loved just by being me. I no longer shrink to be chosen. I expand to be seen. Drop a purple heart in the comments if you are ready to stop chasing and start receiving real love. And now that your heart is open, let's bring that energy into the kitchen, because the way you cook for yourself is one of the most intimate forms of self love. So tonight's meal is warm, comforting, nourishing, and a reminder that you are always worth love, softness, and care. We're not cooking to impress. We're not cooking in survival mode, because we have fast foods for survival mode. And we are cooking to receive. So let's start cooking with purpose, girlfriend. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose. Fill your body and feed your soul.
Let's get cooking with purpose to lower A1C, shed unwanted weight, maximize mental sharpness and clarity, boost self expression, boost immune system, build confidence, maintain emotional balance, relieve pain, relieve headaches, cleanse your digestion, and much more. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose, where we fill our bodies and feed our souls. If you are feeling tired, overwhelmed, stressed, or struggling with weight loss, anxiety, or energy crashes, it's time to take back control, starting in the kitchen. Today, we are cooking an easy and delicious nutrient packed dinner to help boost your metabolism, balance hormones, and fuel your body for success. Whether you are a busy mom, battling cravings, or just looking to feel amazing again, this is for you. Drop a firebomb in the comments if you are ready to cook with me. Let's get cooking, good looking. So, what's for dinner?
Let's get cooking, good looking. So, what's for dinner? Before we get cooking with purpose, I just wanted to share my personal story that cooking with purpose isn't just about food and it's not just about getting in the kitchen and cooking. It's about freedom, it's about self love, self respect. For me, that freedom, self love, self respect, the self confidence really began when I started to detox from sugar, alcohol, and everything else that was dimming my light. Bad energy, bow out. You know, it all started back in high school. I began to drink alcohol to calm my anxiety and caffeine pills to boost me up. And actually, that began a vicious cycle of anxiety, depression, insomnia, and prescription medications and addiction, to say the least. Years after that, I found myself as a divorced single mom, overwhelmed, watching my 7-year-old son spiral from ADHD and his suicidal thoughts. It broke my heart. Around the same time, I had lost our health insurance. That's when I found out that it was going to be about $550 monthly for his Adderall. That's when I found out what Adderall really is, another narcotic. So I was like, why? Around the same time, I went through a breast cancer scare. Then I hit rock bottom after I got a DUI. Life at the moment was too much for me. I couldn't handle it. I realized that our societies, our system, my people around me, they weren't helping me. And so I broke down. But that breakdown ended up being my breakthrough. And I stopped waiting for the systems and people to save me. I started studying life. I started studying health. I started studying our food system and holistic healing, to say the least. Long story short, I put my son on a 3-day detox. And since I was putting him on a detox, I put myself on the sugar and alcohol detox. And in just 3 days, I couldn't notice it much on myself as much as I could notice it in my son. But in my son, it was day and night. It was as if he were on his Adderall without the Adderall side effects. I was so happy. He was happier, clear, more alive. I thought I had discovered something new. I went to Washington, D.C., made an appointment with my local congressman, thought I had discovered something, and they're like, wrong. We know that this is America and we have the freedom to choose what we want to consume. And so that's what sparked my journey into wellness. And since then, we've been prescription medication free, no problems. We began to heal from the inside out with real food, again, by setting boundaries. And that brought true love because it brought self love. And we began to magnetize self love, health, abundance into our lives. My son and I have been medication free for over 10 years. My husband and I had gone through a toxic cycles of ups and downs because we were both addicts. But now we're thriving, we're living in union, in love, with respect. We're running two businesses, including Vitality and Values Wellness, that's helping transform lives. And it all started here in the kitchen by detoxing sugar. So as we cook together tonight, I want you to remember that one nourishing choice at a time could also rewrite your story. And I'm excited to share this experience with you. And I invite you to get cooking with purpose, girlfriend. So, what are we going to cook? We are going to make today a citrus pan herb salmon with asparagus and zucchini noodles. I made zucchini noodles yesterday with a new zucchini noodle cutter, spiral cutter, and they came out so pretty and it tastes so good. So I'm going to use a new blade and see what kind of noodles it gives me. So I have 2 salmon fillets, a bunch of asparagus, olive oil, and garlic. Let me get my ingredients. I went late to the gym and it was raining and pouring, and so I'm running behind my schedule. That's okay. That's real life, right? And so let me grab zucchini, asparagus. Where's my asparagus? Garlic, a lemon, dry oregano. I have cilantro already chopped up. I have a couple of broccoli here. I might as well throw them in the oven since we're throwing stuff in the oven. I turned on my oven at 400 degrees. Oregano, sea salt. What else do I need? A pinch of paprika. I love paprika. I like smoked paprika. So I'm gonna get smoked paprika. This is where the secret sauce of eating delicious, healthy food, it's in the seasonings and the spices. That's what gives it the flavor. They'll make you keep coming back for more. It takes 90 days for our taste buds to change. So if you're used to fast foods, give yourself 90 days, and in those 90 days, your palate's gonna be so much different. You're gonna see that fast food isn't, it has no flavor. It's like all salt, fried food, bread. And when you start adding these flavors, these seasonings to your food, you won't go back. So I'm gonna spiralize 2 zucchinis. I have olive oil, garlic, sea salt. All right, so in a small bowl, we're going to mix the olive oil, lemon juice, zest. Do I have? Okay, let's get cooking, girlfriend. I'm gonna make my, says juice and zest, 1 lemon. That's half a lemon. Take out the seeds. Oh, good thing that was my last lemon. All right, so let's see. Oregano, half a teaspoon. Cilantro, sea salt, and black pepper. Sea salt, black pepper, pinch of paprika. That's for the salmon. I need to buy a stainless steel cutting board because I don't like cross contamination. Oh, I need a little bit of olive oil in there. Salt, pepper, a little bit of smoked paprika. Salt, pepper, paprika, salt, paprika, salt, pepper, paprika. Put some lime juice, cilantro, and what was the other? Oregano. And I'm still going to put some more oregano, some extra flavor. So here's the salmon. Now let's put together. We're gonna bake it for 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so let's go ahead and prepare the asparagus. I'm gonna make half of this bunch. Cut this in half. I have extra broccoli from the other day. Throw that in there too before it goes bad. We could also add some carrots for more color and flavor and nutrition. Okay. Now we're gonna drizzle some olive oil, and we are going to just put salt and pepper. Italian seasoning is really good in it too. Let's add some Italian seasoning to this. Toss it, toss. Could have put this all in one big old sheet, but I don't know what I was thinking. I should actually, huh? We'll leave it. Okay, now we're gonna bake it for 12 to 15 minutes. Throw for 1 to 2 minutes at the end so that the edges get golden. And now let's go ahead and do the zucchini. I don't think we need zucchini. We're not gonna do the zucchini. Well, this is enough size. We're gonna have the the salmon and this for veggies. I also have some lentil vegetable soup that's left over that I wanna eat before it gets bad. So we'll leave it as this, or a side salad. Timer, let's put 13 minutes on 400. Yeah, I think that's good because, like I said, I just remembered that I have some lentil, vegetarian lentil soup left that I made on Saturday, and I don't want it to go bad. I'll put that on low heat, and we'll save the zucchini for tomorrow. I'll make the zucchini with chicken tomorrow. Alrighty, so we got 13 minutes on that. I will make a green juice for our drink. We'll do a cucumber. I think I have a lime and some out of lemon. celery. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna put celery, green apple. We'll add some baby spinach and kale and half a lime. To make your mouth watery, put it in your mouth. I'm gonna cut up half of the cucumber and the other half I'm gonna make a salad. Okay, that's our green juice. Add some water and let's blend it. Smells good already. Try it. Good. It needs to be blended a little bit more. And a little bit more water won't help, won't hurt. One for me, one for the hubby, and then we'll put a lid on it. Let his let it chill. I'm gonna drink mine's now. Now let's make a quick salad. We are going to use this spring mix. I'm gonna chop up some cucumber, and I'm going to chop up some romaine. Ooh, look at these, how pretty. These would be good for wraps. It's a wrap. I'm gonna cut off the brown part. Time is up on the fish, the salmon. Let me check that real quick. I really want to check the asparagus so it doesn't overcook. Yep. Asparagus is good. The veggies are good. I'm going to put it on broil on high for a minute. Now let's chop this up. A little cilantro in it will not hurt. Add more flavor. Cilantro has a lot of health benefits too. And drizzle it a little with a little extra virgin olive oil. Add some salt and pepper to our salad. Where's my sea salt? Ready. Now let me check the salmon. I'm gonna leave it for one more minute. The food is almost ready. So before we eat, let's do a quick angel message. And then I'll have to taste this for you. Make sure everything's good. So let's do a quick angel message for you. Message for you. Message for you. Partnership. Ooh, this is the first time I got this card. Allow healthy, full, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as well. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Amen. Thank you. Let me pull out the salmon. Oh yeah. We'll let that cool down. Message for you. Message for you. Sever vows of poverty. Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in this lifetime. And you do so, all effects. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Amen. Thank you. One more message. One more message. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it to reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Amen. So I have somebody here. Alrighty. So partnerships. We have lots of words of advice for partnering up. Don't let your ideas don't say that you can't do something because you don't have somebody to partner with. There is crowdfunding available and other people available who will help you turn these dreams into reality. So look out for other investments, resources, and don't be scared to receive help. So with that being said, let's get prepared this meal because I am ready to eat. Before we close, I can taste the lemon in it. We have some asparagus, cauliflower, carrots with a side salad. Look at that, a 90-day detox meal full of nutrients, and love is a secret ingredient. And I also wanted to show you a vegetarian lentil soup for the side. And there we go. one nutrient packed, delicious meal for our 90-day detox. Let's try this. So, you haven't joined me yet for the 90-day detox, it's not too late. VitalityValuesWellness.com. Look at that salmon. It was better than last time, guys. Cilantro, lemon, oregano, oven baked, and then a side salad with kale, spinach, cucumber, all organic. Lightly drizzled with some olive oil, salt, pepper, and then our steamed veggies broccoli, asparagus, carrots. Delicious, delicious. High protein, low carb, low sugar, detox meal with an organic green juice to chase it down, sister. It's not too late to join the 90-day detox. Join me in the kitchen tomorrow, 5 o'clock. We will be going over how to identify your personal basic human needs versus your values. So now it started getting deep. Get your journals and join me here in the kitchen, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. With much love. Bye.
Are you ready to take the first steps to shedding weight, boosting your energy, and transforming your habits? It all starts here. Visit vitalityvalueswellness.com and look for the free habit tracker section. Enter your first name, your last name, along with your email address, and your tracker will be delivered straight to your inbox. You've got this. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Download now and let's start your journey today. VitalityValuesWellness.com.